Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld. So, as you guys are aware from the last video, of course, we're here with the Alpha 7 update. So, hopefully, in this video we should actually get to seeing a lot of the new stuff that was that I mentioned in the past. Because, of course, like I said, a lot of it is going to be, There's going to be a fair amount of stuff that's going to be kind of like early game changes and developments and stuff like that. We need to get rid of that bed and move it somewhere else so we can put the second hopper there. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of new changes that are going to be stuff that will be accomplished or appear in the game rather quickly. But also, as per many of the updates that have happened as of late, probably the majority of it is going to be stuff that's going to happen much, much later in the game. So, except for, honestly, I don't know how frequent diseases are going to be, so that's going to be quite an interesting thing, seeing if we get those, like, right off the bat, get them really quick, or if they, are something that happens a little bit more slowly in the time, in regards to, like, just the, you know, flow of time in this game and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and continue mining out towards the left, just with that little bit right there. Of course, we're also gonna try to get the rest of the metal that we can in that little, pocket of the mountainside. But the main reason we're getting rid of that part is because I want to go ahead and add, the battery room right here to the left, because probably is a good idea to get that done, as soon as possible. A local wild boar has gone mad. Those guys were pretty close to us. So, yeah, looks like we're gonna get a combat right off the bat. It's you? Yeah, this wee little cute little boar, even though he's gotten a little bit psycho on us. Honestly, probably wouldn't cause us much of any issues if he did end up attacking our people. But let's try to get him to attack, yes! Oh, I wanted him to attack Engo. That means we could just go about our tasks while Engo takes some free damage, and now there's a wild boar on the floor who's just been hurt, so that's nice for us. Poor Engo. Poor little Engo right here. In fact, what happened to Engo? Oh, God! Oh, nice! That's a cool thing. I actually didn't notice that there's, this, because I don't think this was mentioned in the update video, but apparently there's little blood markers right there. I presume what that means is that those are wounds that are causing your person to bleed out. So if they're healed, maybe the wound would still be there and showing up, but the little blood marker would be gone. That'll be interesting to kind of see in the future. Yeah, actually, that weakened a lot of stuff with this person, even his breathing, so Engo probably isn't gonna get any treatment anytime soon, so sucks for Engo. Yeah, I would be leaving too. Engo's probably like, oh crap, if I don't get out of here, my life is going to suck a hell of a lot more than it ever did before. So now we're gonna have a corpse that's just gonna be chilling out there. The thing's gonna starve to death eventually, and then that corpse is gonna rot. So basically, it's one of those things where, you know, we're just gonna have a poor skeleton, because we're not gonna cook that thing. It's gonna take us way too long. But can we harvest it? Oh, that's a good idea that actually I didn't think about. I would love to get some leather that we might be able to actually end up using in our future. Melee attack, fire wild boar. Well, you know what? If nothing else, why don't we just allow our people to get a little bit of firing practice and put them right out there. Then they'll go ahead and fire upon the boar really quickly. Obviously, this is kind of distracting them from their jobs, but I think that's okay. Fire upon the boar! Then can we harvest him? Hopefully that gave us a teeny bit of experience. Okay, I'm presuming they don't need to be drafted for it. I did try right-clicking him when he wasn't, dead, right? Cannot hold boar corpse, no empty configured place to store it. That probably means that, we need some sort of table to actually get into that. Let's actually pull up research again so I can examine this. Yeah, tailoring. Allows colonists to build a tailor workshop and make new clothing from cloth, leather, or other materials. I wish there probably is some way to see, like, within, like, the overview or something like that, how we would go ahead and get the leather from the wild boar, if he does give us leather. But of all, like I mentioned before, of all the animals that are on this map right here, I believe the boar would be most likely to go ahead and give us some of that. So, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get some from a boar later on, but I'm pretty sure that thing should decay before we get even close to being able to use him for leather. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, no harm nor no foul to us, especially seeing as we actually did not take any damage from that whole debacle or occurrence there, or whatever you'd want to call it. So once the rest of those are done, there's only one block. We could go ahead and get started on this room. Being the battery room, as we always like to handle it with the battery room, is we're gonna make it pretty small. Doesn't need to be huge. There doesn't need to be like 101 batteries in there. And then also, it might be a little bit early to do this, but I think I would like to go ahead and add some of those tiled floorings. Put one in there, and then of course we want the other one to be in the geothermal generator room in case a fire does actually occur. And then from that point on, we're just going to try not to use all that much metal for most of what will go on in the game. Here we go. We are going to name our colony. You know, because I'm a total Dark Souls nerd. Let's go ahead and name this the Darkroot Garden, since we are in a foresty area. Doesn't really look like the Darkroot Garden too much, and hopefully we won't have any giant rabid cats coming around to try to bite our heads off and turn into like buzzsaws and roll us to smithereens. Because they did that, right? It's actually been quite a while since I played Dark Souls, so hopefully I'm not getting anything wrong there. Let's actually go ahead and also add the doors, or I guess in this case, remove the spots for the doors. Because I think what we're definitely going to do is we're definitely going to expand to the left. Because especially with that expansion right there, look at how close that second steam geyser is gonna be. That is gonna be so good. So good. I'm gonna be so happy. Okay, so what that probably means is, I think, oh my god, there's another one right there? They're all over the place on this map, which is amazing. I love it. Maybe if that one's right there, we'll try to make the entrance to our colony probably like right about there. That means we could build upward from that point. And then we would only want to put one more room, or maybe two. Like, ooh, what would probably be a good idea would be putting, like, the big construction room right here. You guys know, the one where I have, like, the stonecutter's room and the crematorium or something like that. We could put one of those right there. Maybe even put the second one, right there. And then we would have a pathway going up for our death corridor up there. So that, basically why I'm saying all this is that we want to make sure that we plan out, how far we go, so we could stop actually building doors at a point, because that's something that actually is quite, important for us. So if we are going to put down, let's see. Actually, of course, if we are going to actually have the main entrance be up there, and we don't want to use regular walls. I'm gonna, like, continually forget that forever, apparently. Best case scenario, actually, thinking about this colony, now that I really think about our situation, I really hope that this one is actually going to get at a point where we, don't need to use any solar panels, because, really, I don't think we're ever gonna need them. Seeing how many, geothermal steam geysers are like freaking all over the place here. It makes me very, very happy, to say the least. So you know what? I was saying we would continue to expand to the right just a little to add the second one of these rooms, but you know, I think we'll actually go ahead and change our mind about that and put it one below. That's probably a smarter way for that. And was I making... Yeah, I made those all metal walls. You know what? Let's leave that one metal, because that one's going to be on, like, the outskirts of our colony. And then, this one down here will make wood, because that will, of course, as usual, allow us to kind of save and reserve our metal resources. There seems to be a lot of them on the map, but whenever I can use wood, I do like to go ahead and try my best to use the wood rather than other materials, because it's a lot more useful and efficient and stuff like that. So let's see. Oh no, that's a different note thing. One thing that I would actually like to talk about a little bit in this video was that you guys did give me some additional helpful hints for the stuff going on right here. As Droid McKinley, Droid McKinley, I missed the middle part. As one Droid Commander McKinley, which is like a freaking badass name to say the least, I gotta say, mentioned in the comments. From his experience, what we can do when harvesting organs from people is that we can harvest... Wait, what? Every colonist. Oh, okay. We only have one female, so this actually won't be all that bad. It's just the powerful projected psychic drone, I imagine. For a second when I first saw that, I thought the alien ship had landed, or the thing with the AI core, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We're not playing random. Why's the game torturing me so? But that's not gonna be all that bad. In fact, actually, while I'm mentioning the comments, I'm actually going to also look over Balluno stats. Ooh, that's not good. That's actually the worst person that this could have happened for. Is unusually sensitive to psychic phenomenon. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. And it's a medium one too, so that's -21. Well, it's going down quite rapidly for Balluno. I don't really know what we're going to be able to do then. Let's go ahead and add some lamps to this room right here. We are going to make sure Balluno does not leave this room. So, in fact, let's just go ahead and draft Balluno. Could lock the doors for Balluno, but like I said, I don't really think that's all that good of a thing to do. At least in regards to people losing mental resistance. Unless you put them in their bedroom or something. But even then, I don't think it's really good, because then they can't eat. I really hope that thing that I mentioned in the last video gets added in the game eventually, where you could kind of select a colony, select similar to the home zone, but make it like a region that these are the only areas that this colonist can go to. I think that would be a really, really good update to the game, but you know. Oh god, I undrafted Balluno. I think I undrafted Balluno because I wanted to make sure, try to get Balluno to work the lamps. To make sure that there was some extra light in that room to try to keep the mental resistance of Balluno from going down. At least not as rapidly as it probably would right now, because like I said, we got really unlucky with the only female in our colony having a huge negative, like extra 40% negative for the psychic presence. So it's pretty bad, pretty unfortunate, but you know, do you need any rest? How do I pull all that up again? Oh yeah, it's in health. Nah, Balluno can just chill for a bit. Chilling like a vill. But anyways, like I was saying, Droid Commander McNulty was telling me that, from experience, it's been seen that, only, let's go to, operations, or add bill. Only, you could get one lung, one kidney, and both eyes without the person dying, whereas a lot of the others will, of course, make the person die immediately. But also one thing that wait, you got undrafted? Why did that happen? I did not undraft you, if I'm correct. And you probably are pretty close to needing some rest. Let's go to, food. That's important too. So we're gonna watch Balluno a little bit here. In fact, thoughts are probably going to be for hungry now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and actually undraft Balluno. Balluno, I'm starting to think Balluno should be fine. It's only like a tiny small negative now, and Balluno is actually going down to eat, so that actually should help with some things. We'll leave Balluno undrafted, and if there's a mental break imminent, then we'll go ahead and start worrying about that once more. But yeah, as was mentioned, as Tynan did mention though, so that's gonna be good news for us, knowing what we can harvest from people without them dying. But I think that's mainly going to be used, at least by me, for prisoners that we get or capture. I think we would just harvest some like organs from them before we sell them, if we do not wish to recruit them. And I think that's the only reason why we're going to, I think that's, unless someone desperately needs an organ, I think that's the only case where we would, harvest organs, without trying to make the person die. Mainly because of the fact, that as Tynan mentioned in, the update video, apparently when, and this does make a lot of sense realistically, the more organs you're missing, the more susceptible you are to diseases and stuff like that, because your body is going to be missing a lot of key components to help your immune system and stuff like that. So it makes a lot of sense that that would actually create a lot of health risks and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and add some more doors. I don't know if we'll ever get the automatic metal doors. Honestly, I don't really see much of a point to them. I'd rather just get the much cheaper ones. It only takes like a second to open doors anyways. Yeah, what is that? Just like a second? I know people will move faster with the other ones, but I prefer it this way. Then, also, we can apparently amputate infected body parts, which is something that I think is really cool in this game. I know, because there was that one update a long while ago where Tynan actually mentioned, mods for the game, but I might need to go ahead and really check out a zombie mod now, because because one of the ones that he did mention was a zombie one, and I don't know if it's been updated with all of the updates to the game, but it's one of those things, and I'm sure at least at this point, if it has been updated, they haven't like set it up to the point where bites can or infections based on bites can actually be removed by quickly amputating the leg. But that would be so freaking cool. If I actually remember correctly, one of the starting stages of Rimworld's development, or what Rimworld started as, one of the things that Rimworld started as before it became this space cowboy colony simulator game, I believe one of them was actually a zombie shooter. Well, not like a first-person shooter, but a zombie strategy game, if I do remember correctly. So it's kind of funny that it's like there's at least been an update that really kind of goes back to that kind of thing, at least in my opinion, because I don't know what, I just think with that small detail in this game, if that gets implemented in a zombie mod, where if someone gets bit, you're like, oh no, we gotta amputate their legs super quick, I think that would be really fun, like really fun. But of course, that's not a thing currently, at least as far as I know, I should say. And that's something that I'll have to do some research in, because, like I said, I think that would be a lot of fun. Then also, I have been told that I should do everything I can to quarantine infected prisoners. I mean, not infected prisoners, infected people in general, I should say, like colonists and stuff like that. And that really scares me, because basically I've heard a lot of stuff about diseases being a lot more frightening than I initially thought they would be. Like, of course, I thought they would be bad. I thought they'd be really bad and really threatening to the colony, but it's sounding like they a turtle! I was wondering, I thought, well, a tortoise, not a turtle. I was wondering, I thought there would be tortoises on this map. He's so cute! He's so cute! I really like amphibians and reptiles, like basically all of like the whole grouping of animals that live in water or very moist environments. I really love those types of animals. I love all animals, but they're some of my favorites. So turtles and tortoises I think are really cute little creatures. So I'm glad to see one right there. But yeah, basically, it has been made apparent to me that we have someone visiting the colony. Doesn't really matter. Hey, McCarty! That's pretty close to McNutty. Or McNulty, not McNutty. Nice, Brendan. Apparently I've got a dirty, mindset right now. I love my McNutty. But yeah, basically, long story short, apparently I should be a lot more afraid of illnesses than I have been before. Is someone... I just heard a gunshot, didn't I? Here, let's put down the doors that I wanted to first. Uno door, dos door. We could put down wooden doors. And you know what? Let's actually go ahead and put a wooden door down there. It's probably the most efficient way to handle things. So wooden door goes down. Please tell... Oh, a local boar has gone mad again. Oh, he's breaking down the door. Okay, that makes a lot of sense why that noise is happening. I thought it was a gunshot. Also, that does make me happy. It gives us a little bit more time before any enemies start showing up. Let's... Oh, I didn't want our people to go out that way. Oh, sometimes I hate the AI in this game so freaking much. All right, well, let's just have everyone beat up the boar then. Guys, that's not the best place to... If you're gonna shoot something... Oh my god, was Siggy really just shot? Please tell... No injuries. Oh, so that's the boar. Okay. I thought Siggy... No, Siggy was... Old gunshot? Okay, just boar hits. Okay, that's not that bad. Moving and manipulation? What is manipulation? Is that like building now? That's weird. I have no idea what manipulation would be, but there doesn't seem to be anything that relates to, like, construction and stuff like that. So I imagine manipulation must be job work, essentially. Okay, so now that everyone's like that, they should be okay. Come on, please take, thank you. That board took a lot more than I would have imagined it would have. And, movement and, manipulation are still just weakened. I think it's a good idea still to go ahead and, put down another sleeping pod and make that one medical. Probably a good idea just to make sure that, it does get some treatment, even though we don't have, we've got enough. I think we have enough medicine right now. Oh, they're all drafted. I was wondering why they were just standing there. I think we have enough medicine right now to actually go ahead and be willing to handle that. Why is Balluno sleeping in there? Your right arm was hurt too? Honestly, I think Siggy's the one who needs it more. Who's the doctor? Okay, Siggy's actually the doctor. That's unfortunate. Let's also make Daniel a doctor as well, especially since actually they both have 6, so... You know, and it's a good thing to have 2 doctors, even if Siggy is the only one who does have a surgical, a doctorate degree, let's say that, or is a professional doctor. I don't know I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what? Forget it. Whatever. That joke just fell on its face. Even if, basically what I was trying to say is, even if Siggy's the only one who actually has a passion for it, I think it makes sense to have 2 people work on it. Siggy, you're going to go ahead and heal Balluno first. Then you'll get in bed. Hope to get healed yourself before too long. We actually do have someone attacking us right off the bat. That sucks. Alright. Well, if that's the case, let's actually get Daniel to work his way back. And, I think we'll actually... Hey, Kato, how's it going? It'd be nice if you helped us. I think we're actually gonna have everyone go into combat immediately. Get out there! Oh, he's got a Molotov cocktail. Okay, even though it's in the rain, I think that means... Well, if we shoot him, we might be able to... No, he's gonna... Ah! God, okay, we're melee attacking this jerkwad. Melee attack, and Balluno can melee attack as well. Come on, Balluno! Deal with that... I said to melee attack him, please! Run! Balluno, don't deal with putting out the fires. That's totally not necessary right now. Okay, Siggy actually is in the flames once again. Oh my god, of course Siggy's freaking incapacitated. This is actually if he wasn't a Whoa! Put Siggy down! He's trying to kidnap him! Don't you dare! Nobody kidnapped Siggy. He's our friend. Oh my god, please. Stop him. Thank you for hitting him. Don't let him get away. In fact, okay, the person helped. I think the person actually ended up causing more damage than they helped for, but, you know, that's okay. I guess we'll just deal with it. I guess the battery room is also going to be a prisoner room for the time being. Oh, God, things have been really bad right now. Pretty clumsy start for the beginning of the colony, to say the least, but let's go ahead and capture this guy. We'll, of course, try to give him some medical assistance. Unfortunately, I really don't want to, but it's a good idea to go ahead and make sure that person is actually, capable of becoming part of the colony. Everything's just weakened as well, so that's not that bad. And, holy cow, no wonder he took so much. He's got an armored vest this early. That's kind of a little imbalanced in my opinion. I feel like they shouldn't have given us someone who was that intensely built already, but you know, who am I to judge? Let's go ahead and heal Siggy first because Siggy got the worst of it. Prioritize healing Siggy. Heal him! Heal him! Actually, yeah, he's got so many wounds. Luckily, a lot of stuff is actually just weakened for the most part, so... and that does make sense, because most of the wounds were just burns, I guess. So, hopefully none of that will end up becoming permanent. His left foot middle toe was hurt. It got bruised. I like how that's, like, one of the most critical, wounds on Siggy. I find that kind of funny. Good quality treatment! You rock, Daniel! You are the best! The best around, nothing's ever... Oh my god, so much good quality treatment. And now Siggy's actually, no longer incapacitated. That is so good. Okay, I selected Siggy to heal. Okay, Siggy, you could go ahead and do your job as well. What's this going here? We got a cargo cluster. Ooh, some shells. We'll be able to sell those, as soon as we possibly can. I really hope that this person didn't actually shoot us in the back, but I'm pretty sure she accidentally did. A little bit annoying, or he, since it apparently is a he, just a long-haired male, I suppose. That's why I usually hate it when those people help, because half the time they do just end up hurting you rather than helping. Hopefully the AI will be changed. Well, I don't know. Local wild boar's gone mad and is going to attack everything he sees. Please go for Kato, because this has been like the 10th combat that we've had in like the last 2 minutes of this game. I would really prefer to have things actually kind of simmer down a little bit, but, you know, that's not always going to be the case. Okay, Siggy, next I would want you to heal that man. Oh, he's in a fight with the... Wow, that cobra is strong! I know it's a freaking cobra, so it probably has, like, poison effects on it. Actually, let's see. Does it have a poison? Does anything that it says? Large snake cobras can be highly aggressive if provoked. It's better to stay away from these creatures. Oh, shoot. So if we walk up to them, do they get mad and attack us? That wouldn't be fun. And a solar flare? The colony is just, like, really abusing us right now. Or the AI storyteller is really just abusing us right now. It makes me really sad. Yeah, none of those have been treated. Can we... Siggy, can you treat that? Can I prioritize Siggy is not a warden? I want you to treat it! Unless you're grabbing medicine. No, you're grabbing food! Oh my god, Siggy. I understand if you're hungry, but I think it can wait a little bit unless you're starving. Okay, never mind. Daniel is also starving. Hopefully Daniel has food available to him. We really need to... I thought there were... Yeah, there are a couple more meal things stationed around. But even with that in mind, we really should go ahead and actually harvest some plants. Seriously, the game has been really abusive to us right now, to say the least, at least in my opinion. So, there aren't a hell of a lot of plants local, which makes a lot of sense because we're not in that past map. It's not like we're gonna get food all over the place like we did last time, but honestly, that amount mixed with the extra couple of them that I marked up there should be enough. And in fact, you know, just because they're local, let's also cover that one bush down there. I thought there were a little bit more than just that one, but apparently not. Daniel's drafted? Oh my god! What the hell? Okay, I guess that was my mistake, but I really don't remember drafting him. So yeah, that was 100% my fault. I really shouldn't have done that. Because, you have only... Yeah, I know I have 0 in the nutrient paste dispenser. Just gonna deal with it. Thank you, Daniel, for feeding our new, addition to the colony. I don't really like adding lights to the battery room unless I plan to put a bed in there later, because personally, I don't really think there's much of a point, but because it is a prisoner room right now, we're going to actually go ahead and for sure add a light in there. Then we need to continue building rooms. We definitely need the research room, because the research room is so freaking important in the game, especially since I like getting hydroponics built ASAP. So let's actually go structure, go for more of these walls. Oh, we're actually, is the wooden thing just, oh no, it's not too low. It's just saying that because we're out of wood. That's interesting. So it also says you can only, I mean, it picks what you can build based on what materials you have. That's actually pretty cool. You know what? Research room can be made out of metal, so we'll make it about yay big. Of course, as usual, that'll also give someone their individualized bedroom, which will be pretty freaking good. We'll also make some metal doors just because, you know. Because of the wonderful thing they does. Not they do, because of the wonderful things they does. So that's the way we roll. Okay, Siggy's fully healed. I'm pretty sure no one should have long-term, like, wounds, but, you know, hopefully they don't, to say the least. I always forget where the research table is. It's in MISC. Okay, that's interesting. Let's actually go ahead and plan, since we only have metal, we'll just add metal. could put it on the side of the room. Usually I like to put it kind of like somewhere else, but you know what? That's actually gonna be perfectly fine. We'll plan to put it right there. That means the bed can probably go right there, and then we'll have lights like there and there. Or maybe just put lights there and have 2 lights cover the whole room. Be a little bit different than what I usually do, but you know, maybe a difference is a good thing from time to time. It's probably good to change things up a little, if nothing else, if it's going to affect the colony in better ways. So we also definitely want to go ahead and chop down some wood, because any future benches and stuff that I'm going to make, I would prefer to have them actually go down in. I would prefer them to be built out of wood. How's this guy? No, this guy still has his wounds. We need to heal those. Daniel, since Siggy is sleeping. No, don't strip him. He's, like, set up to be healed, right? We still have medicine. Oh, okay, everything's okay now, so you know what, we don't need... No, that's Daniel, not this man. That's why I couldn't see the prisoner stuff. Friendly chat, yeah, gets medicine. Why can't we heal him? Sometimes I hate this game so much. Because it didn't say they were bandaged, right? I'm not just a complete idiot? Yeah, it does not say any of that has been bandaged, so... This guy seriously needs some treatment, but apparently we're just not gonna give it to him, because the game doesn't want me to have good, capable people. Or maybe the game doesn't just want me to have people at all, because honestly, since he is still in rather severe pain, he may die shortly, because no one is gonna give him medicine. Oh, he had to be in the bed? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and heal him then. I did not know that. That's my fault then. He's getting some poor no more poor quality treatment, just one good, please. It's a 53% chance of good quality, so there's a 50-50 chance. Whatever, there's a lot more things for him to end up healing the next time he goes at it, so, you know. Yeah, so I can't... Okay. So that's the thing. I guess with prisoners, it's just harder to heal them because you specifically need to do it when they're in a bed. So never mind. That's 100% my fault, like I said. Just a little bit of ignorance in regards to gameplay mechanics and stuff like that on my part. Which honestly with Rimworld usually is the case. Sometimes I wish things were a little bit more clear in that part. Like, you know what, that's one thing. Hopefully Tinian will end up changing things later on where it will say, like, when he's standing up, there'll be, like, a notification that says, cannot heal prisoner unless he is sleeping. That would be a nice change. And maybe, honestly, as well, maybe I need to just go ahead and add a medical prisoner bed, because that is just a regular sleeping pod. So maybe that would also affect things. Like, if we put that down there and then set it as medical? Yeah, it's still in the prisoner room, so that might be just a medical prisoner bed. So that also is probably a great deal of... Oh, God, no, don't strip him. Don't strip him, buddy. Don't strip him. Are you gonna heal him, or are you stripping him? Go right there, and now undraft. And now... Okay, good, it's just healing him again. That makes me happy. Makes me happy as a clam! A clam and a dam with a fee 5 filly 4-5 ham. So, poorly set. Is that like a bandage? I don't know what that means. I don't know what poorly set means. But anyways, whatever. He's received most of its treatment. I think that means he should be okay for the most part. It's gonna be a new guy added to the colony, at least hopefully. Has anyone started... No one started harvesting those plants. Well, it started a couple of them up here, but really, that's only 15 berries for us, so it would be nice if we got our stuff done. Makes a lot of sense, though, because Daniel is someone who we have manning a lot of tasks. What is this new person good at? That's one thing that I would like to check, and that's, will actually be a good thing to check as we end the episode. Shooting! Oh, that's gonna be really nice. And melee has a big passion as well. Growing has a passion for it as well, so that'll be good. This person's gonna be a really good colonist. Of course, it sucks that they can't do social and crafting. Those are really the big ones there. But what are these? Believes the human body is limited for a reason. Bionic body parts are unethical. Aw, that sucks. That's a cool new trait added to the game, though, because honestly, I think that is one that makes a lot of sense in reality. Then psychic sensitive, minus 50%. Awesome. I want, like, everyone to have that. That's a really good ability. But anyways, actually, let me also finish it off with the thing that Super Daniel mentioned in the comments, because he was super nice and was mentioning me what super sickness is. He was saying that there are actually multiple sleep sicknesses. Did I say super sicknesses? I meant sleep sicknesses. I was just saying super sickness because of the name Super Daniel. And the one that this game probably is referring to is transmitted by parasites called tsetse flies, like tsetse flies, I would imagine that's pronounced. And it starts with like light things like a fever, headache, itchiness, and normal other normal disease symptoms, but later it turns into stuff like numbness, poor condition, poor coordination, I mean, and insomnia, which is some pretty intense stuff. So yeah, if sleeping sickness does occur, we are going to want to treat that as fast as we can. So yeah, interesting stuff. We have to look forward to the future, and I'm happy no one has gotten any diseases so far. Hopefully we'll experience one soon, so we'll get to see what it's like, but hopefully it will also be one that will not be all that dangerous. That's the thing, I really should have figured when diseases occur that they would be like parasitic and stuff like that. Heck, one of them is the freaking plague, so it does make a lot of sense that we would need to go ahead and try our best to actually quarantine people when they do get infected, which is both interesting and horrifying. So we'll just have to see how all that goes. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.